When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Driven through the cell wall with a spear! And this is why the risks are truly endless in a Hell in a Cell match. Nowhere and nothing are safe. Not even the walls themselves.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster.
He's ramming on the chair hard.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
And slides back into the ring.
Propping him up in the corner.
Check out this power in the corner, driven down Snake Eyes.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match of this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. From way up off the mark.
Thumped with a big blow.
Big boot. Going for the early cover.
Just after two.
Just barely, but it counts.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Take off. Misses big time.
Neck breaker.
Very nice.
He goes for the cover. He gets the shoulder up for 2.
He's able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do so. A perfect Falcon Arrow there.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Steps to one side, catches him and turns it into a backbreaker. Oh, a headbutt.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's got to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision? Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
From above.
From the top, double axe handle connects. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And he's got the hardwood in hand, and you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
Oh, he flips that around.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Table behind him now, not where you want to be. Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. He gets back into the ring. Caught with the elbow.
Crack your knuckles, we've got a Donnybrook here.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Neither competitor is backing down.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power, oh no.
Taking out the knee.
What a display of strength here. Targeting the throat there. Head on CM Punk. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Being supported by that table right now. Oh no! Smashed clear through the table.
Absolute decimation. That table became particle board. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Uh-oh. What a counter!
Disrupts the attack with an elbow straight to the mouth.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Taking the shoulder to him hard there. Focused on weakening that arm.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stop to the gut. Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. Lariat. McIntyre counters with power. Just ejected from the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. And now he's back into the ring. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk? What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Drew is completely out of it.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Oops, chucked that chair right at him.
Drew anticipated that one. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Gets out of dodge.
Connected full force with the chair.
Oh, my word. That was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon. Risking it all here.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
This is why we call it high risk. A mistake will cost you big time.
Back in the ring. Right to the throat. Great move.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage? Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, he timed that counter well. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now. Turned into a dragon screw. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Flamed across the way.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Good reflexes from him there.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Got out of the way of that one. Punk formulating a move.
Pile driver. Good God. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Ooh, just ate that kick to the face. Lift it up. What's next?
Into the cell, my God!
McIntyre gets met with a response. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Picks him up, spine buster! Follows up, shoulders down.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart. Struck in the face, mid-attack.
Ooh, hitting him with that wrench. You can tell he's looking to end this here. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.